Hello everyone, Meisterang here. I did 15 villages last time, and I'm probably going to do 15 more. You know, assuming I don't lose, obviously. Okay, so I think bakers don't lie when they're saying that they are the original baker. We do not have a witch or Lilith, so I can just open all of those. Alright, according to this baker, the baker was already a baker. Is that possible? Okay. Yeah, so this doppelganger, or this baker could be a doppelganger. Well, according to the bishop, 4, 5, and 9 have to have an evil, yellow, and a good. Wait, drunk, doppelganger, bombardier. We have 2. Wait, we don't have a counselor, right? Yeah, no counselor. We have 2 of something because of the witch. I mean, the shaman. Wait, so we have a slayer. Yeah, we only have 1 slayer. We have 1 bishop. We have 2 bakers, a confessor, a dreamer, a jester, and a druid. So I believe it's impossible for either of these bakers to actually be a minion. Okay. Well, I guess I was right. Anyway, these 3 people are all villagers then. And I believe this... Well, I don't know. I think this baker is... It's very possible that this baker is truthful. Oh, wait a second. If the baker was not truthful, then... Well, okay, can there be anybody corrupted now that I found the drunk? Nope, and I know there's no doppelganger either. So this bombardier is good. Okay, so suppose this baker is evil. Well, oh, it would be an evil disguised as a baker. Okay, so it's possible. And this person could be an actual dreamer. I kind of just want to have... Well, let's have the druid self-confirm, I guess. Okay, so this druid is evil. Bye-bye. Oh, how could I forget about... How could I forget about the corruption mechanic? I was like, oh, nobody's corrupted, missing the fact that there's Puka. Okay. Okay, so this baker was something else. Probably. I guess it doesn't matter what they were, because we know there's no doppelganger. Actually, do we know there's no doppelganger? What if this baker was a slayer who got turned into a baker, and this baker's a doppelganger? Huh. Anyway, let's have the slayer kill this bombardier and see what happens. Okay, so this guy's not a doppelganger. Okay, I believe the bombardier then. Yeah, because if the bombardier was evil... Well, if the slayer was evil, then the bombardier couldn't be evil anyway. But I guess I haven't ruled out the slayer being evil. I mean, I haven't ruled out almost anyone here being evil. I should have had the slayer try to kill somebody else. I am going to... Wait, okay. How likely is it that this dreamer, this baker dreamer, is lying? I think, well, I don't know. I don't know, this is too hard. Well, this jester is not going to give me an honest answer. So, I could click 3 people, one of which might be evil, and hope that he says 0 or 1. You suck. Okay, but yeah, I know this baker is good. Okay, you know, I'm just going to trust this baker, and I'm going to try to kill this slayer. Okay, cool. We did it. I should have had the slayer try to kill the baker dreamer. Um, well, I don't know. Okay, so we have 2 druids and 2 dreamers. So probably we have a doppelganger. Probably. 2 pairs of evil. Well, we know that there's a puppet and a puppeteer. So, yeah, the knitter is just saying that Ba is touching one of those 2. There's no corruption. Yeah, we know for sure that there's a doppelganger. There's no corruption. Well, let's see what these druids say. Let's see if these druids say that there's a doppelganger. Okay, one of these is truthful and the other one is not. Is it possible they're both? No, they're definitely one of them's truthful and the other one's not. Okay, so these are good. Yeah, and there's no corruption, so I can just have this judge self-test. Yeah, get out of here. Oh yeah, this person's lying, and we're good. Nice, easy level. Alright, we got 3 outcasts. Okay, these alchemists are truthful for sure. Anytime an alchemist says they cured 0 people, they're truthful. And yeah, the only way there's a duplicate is if there's a doppelganger. So we know there's a doppelganger here. Actually, let's see what the druid says. Okay, the druid's truthful. Closest evil is counterclockwise. Okay, is there any source of corruption here? There could be a drunk, but I'm okay with killing the drunk. Actually, I think I know for sure there's a drunk. Yeah, so we have 3 outcasts. We have a wretch, a doppelganger, and then a third who does not reveal themselves, which has to be the drunk. Counselor. Okay, this is false. This is also false. Yeah, I think I just. Yeah, one of them's the drunk and one of them's evil, and I just. Cool. All right, we're gonna have a lot of corruption this round. Okay. These bakers cannot be truthful because there has to be a first baker that says, I am the original baker. Okay, evils are not adjacent to each other. Minion, Poisoner, Puka. Okay. We have 1 outcast. Probably the Bombardier. Actually, let's have this judge self-test. Okay, the judge is truthful. Did this alchemist really cure 2 corruptions? It's possible. Yeah, if there's like this knitter's the Puka and this hunter, or like one of these is the poisoner. Yeah, like it's possible. I would be kind of surprised. Okay, what if this alchemist... Okay, could this alchemist be corrupted? Sure. So then one of these is evil. Okay, suppose it's the knitter. Then this hunter is truthful. Yeah, like this knitter is the poisoner, I guess. And then like we have a Puka over here. And I guess since some evils have to be adjacent, then like, oh wait, no, this knitter's corrupted anyway. So it's possible, like the Slayer could be good or evil, or whatever, good or corrupted or whatever, in this line, and it checks out. This alchemist could be corrupted. Okay, let's see. Okay, what I'm more interested in is if this. Well, actually, okay, could this alchemist be evil? I mean, probably. Well, we know these 2 people are not truthful. Is it possible for these knitters to both be telling the truth? In any hypothetical. Let's see if it's possible. Well, this hunter would be lying. The only people who can be corrupted are touching the poisoner or puka. So let's say this person's evil, and then like this person's evil. Okay, that's possible. I think it's... Okay, how likely is it this Slayer is able to kill somebody? Well, okay, if this alchemist is truthful, then, like, something like this. Actually, okay. Yeah, so if this Slayer is truthful, like, maybe, no, this cannot be the puka. This could be the poisoner and poison the hunter, but he got cured. Yeah, suppose this alchemist is good. Then this knitter would be the puka, and like maybe this hunter would be the poisoner, and like this baker would be fake as well, the last minion. And so the Slayer would be able to kill 5, 7, or 9 in that case. What if the alchemist is not truthful? It did not cure 2 corruptions. Well, yeah, this cannot be the puka. This could be the poisoner. And then, yeah, I don't know. Let's have the Slayer try to kill 6 and see what happens. Okay, so 6. I'm guessing the Slayer is probably just corrupted. Well, okay, since the knitter cannot be the puka, I think it's somewhat safe to kill the alchemist because he's less likely to be corrupted. Okay, he actually cured 2 corruptions. Cool. Alright. Yeah, good job, alchemist, I guess. So this Slayer cannot be corrupted. Yes, the Slayer could be evil. The Slayer cannot be corrupted. So this knitter is not the puka. Actually, this knitter is not the poisoner either, because then the hunter would be truthful. Actually, no. This is the poisoner. This person got corrupted, and the alchemist cured it. Right. Okay. So we have a real alchemist. Wait, so this could be a baker who's corrupted. Yeah, so we could have a corrupted baker and a person who's evil. Okay. So we have 3 possible corruptions from these guys. So that implies that there is 1 corruption remaining. Okay, so the judge was right about 6, and the Slayer failed to kill 6. Okay, is it possible for this knitter to be good, and this alchemist to have cured 2 corruptions? Good or corrupted, I guess? Okay, what if this knitter is truthful? Well, then this knitter is also truthful. Maybe this is the puka and this is the poisoner? And then... one of these... Oh, then... Yeah, one of these has to... Well, these both have to be lying. And in this line, this hypothetical, these can't both be lying. Unless the bombardier is also evil and there's a drunk in here. So, yeah, this... Okay. So, yeah, if we suppose... yeah, so these knitters cannot be truthful. Could one of them be truthful and the other one be corrupted? Well, we know this knitter is not truthful at all. Oh my goodness. Wait, do we have a counselor? Okay. Okay, so this bombardier is fake then. Alright, so the poisoner tried to corrupt the hunter. And, then the puka must be over here. And have tried to corrupt the judge. And this baker has to be fake because the poisoner tried to corrupt the other guy. Wow, that was a floor. That was tough. Alright, let's just click everybody. And what do we have? Okay, we don't have any hidden outcasts, so we know this plague doctor is legit. And that's... yeah, and he's the only source of corruption. Okay, well, number 5 can't be a puppet. So the Oracle is accusing the lover of being a puppet. And if the Oracle is wrong, then the lover is good, but could be corrupted, I guess. Okay, between 7, 8, and 6, yeah, there's no outcast among those. Let's see what this druid says. Okay, this druid's also not being honest here. So we have 3 evil, one of which is truthful. And then 1 corrupted. Okay. Now what? Okay, so we got a shaman and a puka. Oh boy. Well, this hunter has to be truthful. Okay, shaman, puka, and a bombardier, of course. Oh, this hunter has to be evil. Oh my goodness, we have a shaman. Okay, I forgot about the shaman. Well, that's really bad. Right, so we have a shaman and a puka. So, well, the puka cannot be either of these, so the puka has to be either the medium or the confessor. And yeah, so the Slayer, and the Knight are not evil, but one of them is corrupted. And I guess I'm going to have the Slayer try to kill the Confessor. Oh, okay, cool. So this Knight's corrupted, and this... yeah, so the medium is good, and yeah, that Bombardier on the right was fake. Alright, Witch, Twin Minion, and Lilith. Okay. Alright, so I want to use these abilities because, like, use them or lose them, right? Because they recharge anyway. Okay. Okay, is there corruption in here? No corruption unless there's a Plague Doctor. Okay, so if the Plague Doctor is corrupting 7, then I'll just kind of laugh. Okay, so this judge says that 7 is lying. I don't believe him. And yeah, and the judge said that the architect was truthful. Cool. And we have one more evil. This oracle's truthful. if this bombardier is fake and this knight is corrupted, then that would be funny. Let's yeah, let's just test this jester again to be 100% sure. Okay, so the jester was correct, and this knight is not evil. Okay. Between 5, 10, and 8, there's a villager, outcast, and minion. Well, we might as well click this guy. And oh, this knitter has to be truthful because both of the people surrounding this pair are safe. Both sides cannot be equally evil. Okay, poisoner, twin minion, and Ba. Okay, one of these is fake. This person is saying they were a baker. Alright, these scouts are disagreeing with each other. Well, yeah, one of them has to be evil, and then the other one might not be evil. I could self-confirm this fortune teller, just click both of the outcasts and see if she says that one of them's evil. Let's just... Okay, so according to the Plague Doctor, 5 is corrupted and 7 is evil. And if that is incorrect... Well, okay, if that's incorrect and I kill 7 and 7 is not evil, then we know that 5 is evil and 3 is evil. Okay, cool. So 7 is in fact evil. This is in fact corrupted. So yeah, this Plague Doctor is the real Plague Doctor. This Fortune Teller is corrupted. And this Judge is lying. Alright. Time to keep going. Right, drunk. Yeah, there's a drunk, and puppeteer and Ba. Drunk, puppeteer, and Ba. Oh, so one of these hunters is evil. Okay, what if this hunter is being truthful? Well, then these are the 3 evils. I mean, it could be truthful and be a puppet. No, wait, that's not possible either. Okay, so these 3 people will be evil. And I guess this gem crafter would be the drunk, and this person would be wrong as well. Okay. It was possible that this hunter was the drunk, but I don't really care about the drunk. Okay, the knitter is probably being truthful. I don't know. Let's just have the Slayer try to kill somebody. Okay, so this Slayer was unable to kill an evil, so let's kill him. Yeah, get out of here. Okay, we got 2 judges. Alright, they're gonna disagree with each other, and that's okay. I mean, obviously they're gonna disagree with each other. Wait, is there corruption? No, there is no corruption. Okay, well 9 cannot be lying then. And 4 is lying. Cool. Things are going. And we got 2 evils left, and they are the puppet and the puppeteer. Oh, there's no corruption unless there's a Plague Doctor. But yeah, this judge is truthful. This gem crafter is truthful, since 9 would not have been killed if 9 was not good. Right side is more evil is probably truthful. Well, if the architect is evil, then the statement is truthful. And I guess she could be oh right, there's still a puppet. I don't know if I believe this enlightened. Yeah, this enlightened is not truthful. Okay, cool. Okay, Poisoner, Twin Minion, and Ba. It's possible we have a doppelganger and the Bombardier is fake. Let's see how much we believe that that's possible. Is there any corruption? Yes, there's a Poisoner. I guess it's possible that one of these bakers was, or is that like 8 or 9 started the game as a baker and got corrupted? Okay, I don't believe this lover. Maybe I should kill the lover. Okay. Okay, so this fortune teller says the opposite of the truth, so her ability is still useful. Okay, so this baker is poisoned. Oh, so there is a doppelganger. So yeah, this baker has to be the doppelganger. And 9 has to be the other baker. I'm pretty sure. Let's see what this jester says. Okay, this jester is truthful. There's no corruption, right? Because I've accounted for... yeah, because I've accounted for the corruption on number 9. Alright, a shaman and a ba. Alright, no outcast, so there has to be a drunk. Okay, one of these oracles has to be evil. And... Huh. Ugh. Oh my goodness. I forgot about the shaman's ability. Well, better luck in the next run.